These are the dogs available for adoption here at Pinellas County Animal Services at closing time on Thursday, October the 25th. Our first dog is a 1-year-old named Kona. It's an American Bulldog mix that weighs 37 pounds. The dog looks like a puppy. It looks like it's going to grow a lot bigger, but in actuality, it's just about done growing. Shouldn't get much bigger at all. Next is Brady, and Brady is a highly trained dog. All I had to do was think the word sit, and he already sat for me. He also knows down and come. He walks fairly well on a leash, but he does like to run around in between your feet, so you got to be careful when you're walking. He appears to be fully house trained. Brady is 2.5 years old and 47 pounds. Our next dog is a dog that likes tennis balls. This is Panda. Panda is 6 months old, and Panda weighs 16 pounds. It's a high-energy dog that likes to play with toys, but is a very affectionate dog as well. This is Sweet Pea. Sweet Pea is 9 months old, so still a puppy. She weighs 23 pounds. She's been in adoptions for a little less than a week, but she is really settling in nicely. She's very easy to walk on a leash. Our next dog is May. May is a 3-year-old who weighs 56 pounds. And I'm sorry, it's Mac, not May. Couldn't read the writing. Mac is a boy. He weighs 56 pounds, and he's 3 years old. He's extremely easy to walk on a leash. Someone's taken the time to train him. Next is Mia. Mia is a 4-year-old who weighs 39 pounds. This dog came to us when she was very thin and she had a cold. We've treated her. She's gotten over her cold, and she's putting on a little weight now. She's a very easy dog to walk on a leash. Lizzie's not difficult to walk on a leash, but she does have a lot of energy. Lizzie here is 3 years old, and she weighs 30 pounds. She is an attention hound. She just really wants to be loved and get all the attention she can. Adoptions are still $40 here at the shelter. Our next dog is a little dog, originally named Doggy, but we changed it to Orlando. This beautiful red Chihuahua weighs 12 pounds and is about 1.5 years old, so shouldn't get any bigger. A very easy dog to walk on a leash, that's if you can get her to get up and go out for a walk, would be Mila. Mila is 1 year old, but she weighs 20 pounds. She had an old injury that caused quite a bit of pain for her, so she actually had to have one of her legs amputated. She has just 3 legs. And relaxing at the back of her pen is Maddie. Maddie loves attention. She is very affectionate. She walks pretty well on a leash. She weighs about 45 pounds. And this is Merlin. Merlin is a 1-year-old who weighs 37 pounds. He does like to play with other dogs, and he's at least partially house trained. He walks pretty well on a leash. Napping on the floor of her pen is 2-year-old Dahlia. Dahlia is very easy to walk on a leash and weighs 41 pounds. Has only been with us a day or two here at the shelter. This is Stella. Stella is a 3-year-old with a lot of energy. But Stella knows the basic command of sit, and she appears to be fully house trained. Our next dog is an Irish Terrier named Kylie. Kylie is 2 years old and weighs 32 pounds. She came in with her brother, and her brother was adopted. The background information we have on her is that she gets along with other dogs and cats and has been around young children. This big guy is Zane, and Zane is a 1-year-old who weighs 60 pounds, one of our bigger dogs here in the shelter. Zane is a little bit new. He's only been in adoptions for a day or two. He's a high-energy dog, but he does enjoy toys. Next is Baxter. Baxter is a 3-year-old who is a very high-energy dog. This is one that needs a lot of tennis balls, a lot of frisbees, just a lot of toys overall. Baxter knows the basic command of sit, and he's demonstrating that now, and he weighs 50 pounds. Next is Haley. Haley is a 3-year-old who weighs 51 pounds. Haley's really easy to walk on a leash and has only been with us for a couple of days. Hercules is a 10 or almost 11-month-old because he's been with us for a few weeks now. He weighs 55 pounds and he likes to play with some of the other dogs here in the shelter. He knows the basic command of sit. He's just a goofball overall. And we've got a couple of puppies also. The first puppy is Bree, who is a 4-month-old who was born on June the 4th. She weighs 34 pounds. Another dog that looks very much like Bree is her sister, Holly, who is also 4 months old and weighs 32 pounds. Well, that's all the dogs we have up for adoption here at Pinellas County Animal Services at closing time on Thursday, October the 25th. All the dogs in today's video will be available for adoption when the shelter reopens tomorrow morning, which will be Friday, October the 26th. Adoptions are $40, and we hope that you come and adopt one of our homeless pets soon.